Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to those who are new here to another really fun video. We are doing another randomizer chooses my puzzle video, but I thought it would be fun to do it as new puzzles versus things that are already in my collection. I had $40 to use on Puzzledly, so you get rewards and points whenever you purchase. And I had a lot that I had just been hoarding for a long time. And you can combine them into one purchase, and you can also combine it with their normal buy 3 puzzles for 20% off. And so I was able to get all these puzzles for a pretty decent price, and I'm excited to show you this video and do the puzzles, but we have to go back in time where I can show you the screen recording and how I was able to choose these puzzles. Now, I don't have the footage of me talking to the camera, but I do have the voiceover from that recording. So we're gonna go back in time and we'll do the whole deciding factor, and then I'll show you the puzzles and we'll do them today. Recording on the screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. And the first thing that I had noticed when I was thinking of this idea is when you go to jigsaw puzzles here, you can shop by theme, and there's all these different themes that you can go by. And I thought it'd be fun to first do it that way. So once we figure out theme, we can then figure out like maybe which brands and which piece count I should be looking at. And then from there, I'll choose which puzzle. So I have everything in this Wheel of Names randomizer, and I have all these different themes, and we'll figure out which one I'm going to start with. So let's do a little spin. And we have food and drinks. Food and drink. Okay. So I was thinking next we could narrow it down by piece count. So I did 100 piece, which is going to be 100 pieces and less. Like, I don't mind if it's less. I also have 300 pieces, which will include 260, 210, and 140. We then have 500 pieces, which I'll add that 560 piece count. And then I have 1,000 and then 2,000. So that's what we're doing. I just like combine them together because I didn't want to put all of them in there. So here we have our piece count randomizer, and we're just gonna click and see what piece count we're doing, which is 500. So from here, I'm gonna include the 560 as well. And it narrowed our choices down to only 53 options. So we have really narrowed it down. I also just realized I need to filter everything that is in stock because I don't want to buy something that isn't there. So let me do that real quick because I think that will even. So we only have 17 options. Oh my goodness. Let me put the brands in the randomizer and figure out which puzzle we're doing. So I have all of the brands in here, and I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to shuffle them just to make it even more random. There's only a couple that had maybe like 2 or 3 options. So let's see what brand we get. There's also some brands that I hadn't even heard of before, so I'm curious to see. Of course, it's one that we've done before is Cobble Hill. We have Ice Lollies, which is super cute, very appropriate since my parents have an ice cream boat. This one looks super cute. It's a nice little collage, lots of different little squares with the popsicle. We then have this one, which I did recently at Portland Jigsaw Masters, and it's super fun. I didn't buy it though because I did it when I was there, and so I didn't buy it. Am tempted to though. We then have Candy Shelf, which also looks super cute with all the different like candies. And then we have this one, which is called Apple Pie Kitchen, which is super cute too. So I think that is the one I'm going to choose. All right, here is the Cobble Hill puzzle, 500 pieces, super cute image. And this one I think I might do a speed run just because it's the same piece cut as Puzzle Twist. And I am going to a competition in January and haven't really done a ton of speed puzzling with this type of piece cut. I am going to be using trays for this one, which I normally don't do in speed puzzling practice. I will do it today though, just because I know with this piece cut, it's a little bit larger in size. And so I'm going to run out of space really quickly. And I want to make sure I can still be organized and still be able to access my pieces pretty well. With the things that are extra on my table right now, I just don't have a ton of working space. So I'm going to be using the sorting trays. I'll take out just 2, just so I don't have too many to work with, but it will help me. So that's the plan, is to do a speed puzzling run. I would love to be under 90 minutes, but it is going to be a fun one. So let's get started. This one is done, and I did get it in just under an hour and a half. I had a lot of fun with this one, and really the pieces aren't too wild. They're just slightly off, but nothing crazy. I really like this image, no complaints. Let's just see what we get next. I'm excited. Oh, I should have removed food and drink. That's okay. We are doing cultural. And let's see, theme, cultural. And from there, it already narrowed it down to 37 puzzles. Oh wait, in stock. Oh my gosh, there's only 8 options. So we'll see what we get. We have a 1,000 piece, a 500 piece, a 200 piece, and 140. So we don't have a lot of choices there. And we're just gonna see what comes of it, and this might be our deciding factor. We have a 100 piece puzzle. Okie dokie, let's see what the 100 piece puzzle was. It's actually 140 pieces. There's only one option, and it's by Lantern Press, and it's on sale, which is awesome. And it's called Explore More. It's a nice image. Okay, we're gonna buy it for $8, and with the coupons that we're having, I think we're going to do pretty well. So let's do that again and see what we get. We are back to the spin the wheel. I did remove cultural and food and drink just because I didn't want to have the same thing multiple times. So let's do it again and see what our third puzzle is. So far we only have a 500 piece and a 140 piece puzzle. I'd be surprised if we got like a 2,000 piece. That would be crazy. Seasons. Ooh. Okay, what's seasons? Are we gonna get a Christmas puzzle? In stock we have 57. Let's see what we get. All right, ready? Let's go. Piece count. I'm really hoping for like not 100 pieces. Which we got. We got another 100 piece puzzle. So let's see. I mean, I don't mind having 100 piece puzzles, but that wouldn't be my first choice. So we only have 3 options for a 100 piece puzzle. So La Paz, New York Puzzle Company, and Puzzledly. Well, let's see what it comes up with, because whatever this does, most likely I'm going to figure out which puzzle I'm doing. So let's see which brand we are doing. New York Puzzle Company. Okay, so let's go with brand. We are doing New York Puzzle Company. So we have 4 options to choose from. Okay, so I actually have a little bit of a choice. We have winter, September, autumn, and then farm stand. I'm just gonna have to do September because it is that time of year. I have my 2 smaller puzzles here. We have the 140 piece Lantern Press and then the New York Puzzle Company, and I thought it'd be fun to do them side by side so you can see the difference. Both I'm really excited about. I have a feeling I'm going to love the New York one. I believe it has the same piece cut as their other 100 piece puzzles, which you can find in their advent calendars, which I've done a ton of, so I am excited for these. So let's get into it. Cute. All right, we have the two smaller puzzles done. They are pretty close in size and they're both super fun. I think if I had to choose one, I just really liked this image a lot. I like this image too. The shaped edge definitely made it a little bit trickier. I also had some help with Miss Penny for the first time. So it was a fun experience, both again, super sweet. And yeah, I have no complaints really. I think I'm gonna have to do it one more time because currently I am doing all small piece counts, which is fine. You know, they're super cute little in the evening things, but I was expecting to get something a little bit tougher. So let's do it one more time. And this time I will not put 100 piece puzzles on the list because we have two. We have two of them. Let's go and figure out which one of these. We're gonna remove seasons and figure out the next category, which is ooh, nature and outdoors. So from here, let's filter with in stock only to 231. So we actually have a decent amount this time. By piece count, what do we have? Ooh, okay, so we have some larger piece counts. I think I might do piece count first and then brand. So let's see. Imagine if I got the 2,000 piece puzzle. It is 1,000? 1,500. The 1,500 piece. Okay, let's see what we just got. I think that actually eliminates every other option. It does. Oh my gosh, I'm like nervous to see what puzzle this is. Okay. Oh, it's from a brand I've never done before. My happy place is in the art studio. That's cute. I like that one a lot. Let me go this way. Oh my gosh, I actually do really like that image. All right, it is Sunday and I'm going to be doing this new to me brand, the 1,500 piece. This one is by, again, Pieces and Peace. Never done them before. I am going to have help, at least from the start of it, with Dave. So we're going to do a little bit of puzzling together. And this one is pretty wild. There's a lot of stuff happening, but there might be a couple things to sort. Like obviously we have the little picture area or the painting, the woman here. We have this filing cabinet, this purple area. It would be something to sort out, but it's pretty busy. But I am going to have help. I'm gonna try to do overhead. I haven't filmed in this area in a long time, so we'll see how it goes. But I did bring my overhead light thing down. We'll see. right, it is, I don't know what time it is. It's later in the evening. Dave's in bed. We got a little bit further. We realized that the puzzle is very crumbly. You can't even move like 2 pieces without it breaking apart. No false fits, maybe a couple. And it's fine. You know, it's a really fun image. I just think it is very loose fitting. And again, you can't move things around. And with a big puzzle this big, it makes it a little bit tricky because you want to be able to just like pick it up and move it to its spot, but it's tough to do that. So I'll show you where I'm at. We have a centerpiece, so I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but I am making progress. First up we have is a Loki helping out a whole bunch. So you're not going to be able to see much, but we have probably about halfway done. We have this whole section done over here. So, you know, it's happening. I wish I could show you the whole thing because there is a big section done right underneath him, but it is what it is. Hi, Loki. All right, good morning. I am at a good spot. I think I need to rotate it because I hate bouncing from one side to the other. It was fine when Dave was here, and it also helps with the overhead thing, but I think I'd much rather just sit in one spot. But it's going well. I have 3 trays left, and really the big area that I need to do is the filing cabinet. Like for some reason that area just intimidates me, just to know like all the different little boxes, but really outside of that there's not too many pieces left, so I'm doing pretty well. I'm hoping to finish it within like the next couple hours and call it a day. Well, I finished my 1,500 piece puzzle and I feel like I lucked out with this project. I could have gotten images that I would never see me doing. I love that I had images that were pretty close to what I would normally pick out, and I love that 1,500 piece puzzle image. I will say the fit is a little bit on the loose side. I was not able to move more than 2 pieces at a time. But other than that, I had nothing in like the wrong place or anything. It's just like you're not going to move huge sections. For me, that's not a huge deal, and it may not survive a pickup challenge, but that's fine by me. I want to know your opinion though of this sprint. Have you ever done it before? Because every puzzle is different. You may have had a completely different experience. I could definitely see me doing this again in the future, and I also would love to know if this is something that you would consider doing. Maybe if you did it at a thrift store where you're not paying full price on things, maybe you're just doing like a random number, like maybe the 3rd shelf down and the 5th puzzle in, and that's the puzzle that you pick. I would love to know if you would try something like this. But for me, I had a good time. Of course, I had a good time because I got puzzles that I actually really did like. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked other randomizer videos, I do have a whole playlist up in the cards. And that's it for me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.